Hi there, my name is Sundar and I'm a software architect currently working at Cottage IT. I'm 22 years old, I was born in Georgetown, Guyana, but I currently live in Paramaribo, Suriname. My main focus currently is on Internet of Things, augmented reality, and robotics. My passion and my goal is to develop my skill set so that I can develop the ICT sector in Suriname. What I love to do is train students at all ages. Some of the projects which I worked on were train students from the age of 8 to 15 robotics engineering and to train the university students Internet of Things. One thing I want to put out there is that I don't have a degree in computer engineering, and 2 years ago I knew nothing of ICT. So if I can help you in any way to develop your own IoT product based on my own personal experience, the fact that I was able to, from starting as a noob to developing 4 IoT product, that will be more than enough for me. So I'm going to give you a little insight on my lab and show you where I actually get my work done. So this is my lab. My house is still under construction, so my lab is actually in my kitchen. I would say it consists of 3 desks. Desk 1 is my study desk, where I do my study and my research. I'm currently studying robotics, vision, and control. And I've laid out my IoT projects here, where I'm going to be explaining to you guys soon. Desk 2 is my production desk. This is where I actually get my work done. As you can see, I have some IoT stuff here, which is my Raspberry Pi 2 and 3 and some IR sensor. And on desk 3, I have my Dell PowerEdge R210 servers. Under my desk, I have a lot of boxes, and I'm not going to go into detail of what's in there now. It's going to take us much longer than this. So yes, that's a little bit about my lab. First project which I'll be talking to you guys about is SMAC. SMAC stands for Smart Medical Aiding Kit, and it was designed in Hakumation 2016. We designed SMAC because we wanted to bring medical aid to those in remote locations due to the fact that specialists did not go into the interior. SMAC is basically a diagnostic lab in a box, which contains sensors that remote users can use to do self-diagnostics, and also can connect these users to the specialist, which is in the city, who could assist them in performing these self-diagnostics. SMAC's exterior is made from red marble wood, and engraved in the center on mica is our SMAC logo. Inside of our SMAC box, we have a Raspberry Pi 2 Model B, which is acting as our gateway to the internet, just connecting to our Arduino Uno, and on top of our Arduino Uno, we have our Olimax sensor shield. On our Olimax sensor shield is where we connect our diagnostic sensors. We currently have 2 sensors. We have ECG sensor and EMG sensor, which is used to monitor the electrical function of the heart and analyze muscle activity. And we have GearTrack. GearTrack stands for Gear Tracking and Monitoring Framework, and it was designed in Fish Hackathon 2016. The reason why we created GearTrack was because we wanted to prevent lost fishing gears from ending up in the ocean. It consists of devices like these, which are called flotters, and whose statuses can be monitored over a sophisticated dashboard. So for example, you can take these devices and attach them to your fishing gear and monitor the state of your gear. But let's say, for example, your gears do end up in the ocean or under the ocean. These devices can be pre-programmed to implode and float to the surface and send a beacon where it will be waiting to be rediscovered. And with a scan of this simple barcode, it could be returned to its owner. What we had to keep in mind when we were designing Flutter was that there is no internet at sea. So the idea was to have a Raspberry Pi on deck, which is going to host our local dashboard and connect to these Flutters over Wi-Fi. Whenever an internet connection is made, the Raspberry Pi will sync the data it has locally to the cloud infrastructure. Last but not least, we have T4. T4 stands for TrackFor, and it is based on a tracking framework. T4 was designed on Hakumation 2017 because crime rate was increasing and security systems out there was one-off, complicated to install, and quite expensive. So we wanted to make a system that not just detect but also act, and not just one-off detections but advanced multi-stage detections. And last but not least, it should be affordable and low cost. For example, when an intruder breaches your home perimeter, there's going to be one unit which is going to start off doing the multi-stage detections, starting off by detecting motion, to full body, to head, and to face. It will then send this coordinate to another unit which is going to do tracking, and then send that signal to the third unit, the ACT unit, which is going to disarm the intruder based on the owner's verification. Automation 2017, we made our first prototype, which is a standalone unit with all the functionalities. Inside here, we have a Raspberry Pi 3 for better processing, connecting to our Pi camera module, which is going to be doing the detection. After an object is detected, it will then send the XY coordinate to our Arduino Uno, which you have at the side here, which can be replaced with an Arduino Uno, which is half the size. In return, it controls these two NEMA 17 stepper motors, which is going to control the pan tilt for the tracking for this system. And the two NEMA 17 stepper motors connected to this L298 motor drivers. We have two of them, one on this side and one on this side. And for keeping our system compact, in here we have a battery. That's a little bit about T4.